One center. For our 2-3 matchup, the winner will avenge the regular season loss by beating Baylor in the second round.
Is accelerated with LSU. Their pace, their level of play, their electric offense.
Williams to the line at 82. Come alive late.
Kim Mulkey already starting on the officials.
That's a foul on Zakiah Johnson. Players for the United States. Fournier. Second chance, getting on the glass. Koval got the first. LSU. Richard Wild on the shot. Offensive rebound. Koval stripped away by Mayer. Corner. Three on the way. Short from Ariana Robertson. Another offensive rebound. And Jackson, that is his. Flau'jae Johnson with the catch.
Ashton Jackson will have the toughest perimeter assignment, which is
one of the greatest sixth players we've seen in the college game. First at South Carolina and now at LSU. Instant offense for them. Fournier off the bounce. Edges in their careers. Mulkey a shade ahead of Pat Summit now for her
23. As a 3-seed.
Matchup, they started the game beating LSU 14-1. And then LSU took charge and ended up scoring 9. There's Meyer snaking behind the screen.
Well, it's a good twist out. Players got to adjust.
On the inbound, Fournier walks with it. Looking for Joyner, and it is another
sloppy
LSU turnover, their third already. Jackson for three. Long. Joyner has it blocked by Robertson. And now Duke will push. Riley Nelson. Fournier, tough catch, and she'll get. Remember, they led, Duke did huge in the December showdown. LSU was able to rally and win it going away. Embedded with some of the all-time greats. One more win for her will tie.
She said, playing, like, going to the basket, getting some stops. We don't have a national sixth player of the year. I think we ought to consider.
I sense you're starting something
here.
I'm
starting it right now.
9-5, LSU trying to chip away at the free throw line. Nelson gets that one to go.
Taina Mayer, the point guard for Duke's, got her hands full right here with Fulwiley. Look at her turn the corner. My goodness! For the junior from Columbia, South Carolina.
And
the thing is she doesn't need a screen. She just needs the ball.
Tough.
Look at they clear it out for her in transition. Like, gonna bring a little drag screen right here.
Nice roll by Knox. Knox, a part of the #1 recruiting class that arrived in Baton Rouge this year. Mayer. Can't get here.
And when the first net ranking came out with the schedule that they played, they were #1 in the net. So explain that to me.
Okay. Mayer, nice breakaway and away. Here's Fulwiley. Calling for the screen. Steps back for the three and hit.
Fulwiley was a great player in the state of South Carolina. I watched her in high school because I live in South Carolina. Terrorize all those.
Flau'jae. Here's Amaya Joyner looking to face up. 4 more games coming your way tomorrow. Already.
You know, you get to March and you expect possessions to shorten. That's the case with LSU. They are always putting pressure on you with their transition game.
Frenetic and all the way. All 5 on the perimeter right now for LSU. Johnson defended by Jackson. Tough shot on the drive. Offensive rebound.
Really slow developing for Duke.
A lot of dribbling. Robertson, corner. She's been a stud for all ACC freshman team member. Michaela Williams gets that. Flau'jae for 3.
She's into the scoring area in 4 or 5 seconds up the floor.
Deep 3 behind Koval. And Here comes the screen. Mayer uses it, pulls up mid and hits.
Of LSU, as you heard Coach Lawson mention to Jess.
For Wiley, still hot. Delaney Thomas to Jackson, and now Fournier draws the foul. They just drew the second foul on Zakiah Johnson. Koval is set to check back in. This is the worst free throw shooting team in the Sweet 16. Fournier with a steal.
She goes to the paint. She is a much better scorer than she is a passer.
Jackson looking to go coast to coast.
Credit, no one stopped the ball, and so if you don't see two hips, two shoulders, you take it to the rim.
Covers.
You got to be able to be disciplined on guarding dribble penetration and force those jump shots, and then
for 5 just to start things off. They're 2 of their top 3 scorers. Oh, it's pretty spin by Flaugier, but Wood wide open and off the side of the glass. But the Duke Blue Devils getting it done here in the first half. Nice step through for Flaugier,
and that's one of the keys. We talked about rebounding to play the pace.
Fournier.
And every bounce is going there.
Here by Mayer. Fournier for 3, short. For Wiley, the wraparound behind the back.
Bounce right away.
5 turnovers, just 7 baskets so far for Duke, or for LSU. Mayer.
Though. Not calling timeout either.
Flaugier, wild shot. Grace Knox and 1. And Grace Knox will get to the line.
And Delaney Thomas has been their best.
Here comes Nelson. Fournier burying the defender. They attack the player with 2 fouls, but Flaugier, another contested shot.
Jordan Wood, your 6'4", three-point specialist off the Iverson cut.
Riley Nelson leads back up to 10.
LSU has not made Duke play any defense. They've just gone quick score. And Duke has done it.
He's got 14 and gets a tip there. Again, the ricochet goes Duke's way. And there's Fournier. 32% so far.
There's the switch you want. You got Fournier.
Williams got her up in the air, but the off.
Another
tipped around. Nelson gets him another chance. Jackson open look for 3. In and out. For Wiley. Slices her way to the rim. Good leadership to set up in the half court here. Uses the Fournier screen. Force the shot though. Bella Hines. Nice bounce pass. Joyner, count it.
Fournier's already drawn 4 fouls in the game.
Fournier, nice pick and roll.
Next year she'll be a pick and pop 5 for Kara Lawson. She's working on that perimeter game.
For Wiley. Yep.
Bella Hines getting extended minutes here.
Foul.
She fouls because this is clearly a foul right in front of her.
For 10 at the stripe.
Gets the rescreen and the switch.
Lost it. Punched it loose. Got it back for her teammate, and Joyner score. Looking for any kind of spark right now to get them going. Duke has controlled this one from the start. Mayer.
Well, get it up. She's getting whatever she wants.
Williams for 3. Hits it. Robertson, offensive rebound. Another one for Duke. Riley Nelson tips it. And Williams. Jackson with a big steal. Counted and a foul. I mean, that's the basketball IQ to go along with Duke degrees and certificates. Defender to her, and she has to give it up. Knox, mid-range. Joyner, blocked by Rock.
I can tell you that right now. Duke is hustling. They're getting every 50-50 ball.
Jackson with the Fournier screen. Ashlyn to Toby. Spins away from a double team, and they won't get the shot.
Had 8 turnovers to their 4. But overall, she said, our energy is gone. It's like it's zapped. So she said, where is the energy? So she's hoping that it's right there.
Take a couple of plays to emotionally change their body language, and I think it's getting ready to happen right here.
Well, they were able to hang around really without. Let's see if that's about to change, too. Johnson off the bounce. Hello. Can they get Delaney Thomas involved? She was shackled with a couple of fouls in that first half. Mayer. For Wiley. Feeds Williams. Fouled on 2% free throw shooter, all SEC. Second year in a row. She's been honorable mention all of them. Cooking. Oh, she almost had a pick. Jackson. Mayer looking for another 3. Williams, ooh, tough pass. Knox is there. Maybe the bounces are going to... Jackson. Flage trying to keep her on the left side of the floor. Here's Fournier with a touch. Leans into the defender. Fournier is 4 of 5 from the stripe. Go to ncaa.com. ABC doubleheader starts tomorrow at... Williams, count it. And if staff thought she was coasting and not being aggressive enough.
And what did Kim Mulkey? Body language changed, and she's been going really well right now for LSU.
She was pushed, and she has responded. Nice pickup. Flage gives it up for Knox. In and out. Flage offensive rebound. Oh, got it. Michaela Williams for 3 short. ACC assists. She was on the All-ACC first team this year. Duke on top.
Nation and block shots.
For Wiley. Inbounds to Joyner for 2.
Or if you're guarding the inbounder.
Back to Mayer. Hits another 3. Flage off the fake. And it comes out to Jackson. Numbers for Duke, 3-on-1. Wood with the left. Much better in the third quarter for her. She now has 9. She told us they weren't playing hard enough early in the season, and that changed once they started into the ACC with a win over Virginia Tech. They rattled off 7.
Beth, it's so funny that you brought up how hard they're playing, because the first thing Coach said in the Duke huddle, Coach Lawson said, I love how hard you're playing. She said...
Flage big in the third. Is it up? Fournier doubled down by Richard, forces her to give it up. Jackson on the drive, lefty layup. She gets with the stutter step, had it knocked loose. She'll try again, and there's Fournier with Mayer, finds a shooter, extra pass, Wood, corner, in and out. Another hustle play by Mayer. Delaney Thomas limited to just 7 minutes of court time tonight for Duke.
Well, it's kind of a hack-a-shack situation in a late game with Fournier, but this is going to make you rethink that. Remember at the beginning of the game I talked about, could Duke stay with them on the glass, and could their length be an issue? And their length has been an issue.
Flage looking for a path to the bucket, and she ties it up again. Mayer steps through, left hand, in and out. Again, Mayer uses the screen, mid-range, good. It's a one and done that time. Joyner's got it. Jackson now 3 for 8 as Williams take appeal and lose. It costs you a timeout.
And they have 3 remaining.
Jackson, mid-range, got it. A couple more days. Nice pick by Thomas, took it right away from Flage. And Delaney. And
minutes plus the start of the fourth quarter in this game.
Trying to catch for breath. Williams going to work. Bothered but can execute. Down the stretch here. That's been a bugaboo for LSU in their losses.
Plays, they're getting to their second and third sides. They're getting into their third options offensively.
For LSU. And now Duke can extend the lead. Mayer, Fournier, another. It is an 11 quarter outscoring LSU 11-2. Johnson stays on the Tiger bench for the time being. Richard, Thomas blocked by Koval. Richard,
Advantage.
on the run with Fawiley. Mayer uses the Fournier screen. Wood offensive rebound, saves it into top. Richard, fade away. And now the shot clock's winding down. Jackson, Mayer, got Fawiley to blow by. What a play by Taina. Alive over the weekend, or is it the Blue Devils? With their outstanding backcourt today as Fawiley drives in the final 3.5 minutes. Toby he gets 1 for 2. Fawiley on the drive, got it.
I'd expect some pressure right here by LSU. Can't get beat over the top if you're LSU.
Fawiley gets. Michaela Williams faces up and scores for the Tigers.
They haven't made a lot of threes. I don't think they're driving it.
Williams steps by Fournier. Tiger. They get it into Jackson. Good if it goes. Around and down for the Duke. Advances to the Elite Eight. After missing 2 late.